So this is gonna be a sketchbook tour, apparently. Watch me mess this up in the first 10 seconds. These little guys were not here when I got the sketchbook. I drew this one when I was bored, and then a friend of mine drew this one, and then we just continued making little goblins. It was great. So this is the first page. I made this on the day that I got the sketchbook. I did not have pencils, so I just used charcoal and colored pencils. The only drawing that I'm honestly proud of on this one are these two. They're the only ones that turned out good. So, rip that. Yes. More just mostly colored pencil stuff. This is all relatively old art. I got it, dang, that was almost a year ago. Was it almost a year ago? No, it was a bit less than that, but whatever. This is a dragon. And also, I didn't know how the Bureau of Balance looked. I couldn't visualize it, so I had to draw it to see how it looked. Anyway, this friend of mine, a river dragon specifically. I drew it with and for a friend of mine. This flower, baby. Just a couple of tieflings, and oh yeah, these are old attempts at drawing references for some of my characters. Here's more attempts at dragons and people. This one's pretty good. This is Liam. This page is depressingly empty. It's old notes for some of my characters. This is a fan robot character. Her color scheme changed, and a lot of her design as well. This is attempt. I don't know who this is supposed to be. I genuinely have no clue. Anyway, various depressingly blank half-finished pages. These are slightly newer, I think. I'm trying to figure out how to draw dragons at angles, other than just the profile angle. Oh, here we go. One of my Dungeons & Dragons character and another one. Both of them decent for an old drawing. This one I colored as fast as I could in a moving car, so it's not the most delicately done coloring, but oh well. These are what happen when you leave me alone in a parking lot with a pen, while waiting. And I'm incredibly bored. And this is a whole page about rocks. And another one. These pages are left blank. Hopefully will someday be filled with more stuff about rocks. This is an attempt. I don't know if I'll ever finish this. I'd like to. It looked really cool. But it's 3 of my sort of antagonistic characters. This is the best drawing of Fear I have, I'm pretty sure. And I don't think I will ever color it because I will ruin it. This is like a tiny sketch for the other drawing a moment ago. This is a tree that I have in my yard, because Mom made me draw it for school and stuff. Some half-finished sketches and this. Here's me trying to figure out an alphabet. This is me trying to memorize said alphabet. These turned out surprisingly well for something that I did not plan and drew while sad. Oh look, a snake. Spooky boy. And ironically, it's drawn on the opposite page from a character who is very much a snake. Some world-building stuff, more world-building and reference stuff. Oh, here's where I tried to draw a bunch of my nanofic characters. This is from the Nanodads, 40s detective one. I remember that one. Pity it didn't get finished. Just dragons and cursed Dungeons & Dragons object. Dungeon masters take notes. Some much older drawings of mine that I very much dislike. Oh my god. No. No. And that's those. Some sort of more world-building reference stuff for a bunch of characters. Here's things. Oh. Babies. And my hands are shaky, but this is probably one of the best drawings I have of Everest ever, because I cannot draw them for some reason. I was trying to design lies in this one, and I guess they weren't supposed to have arms at some point. Sure. Oh, this is a relic of my country human's face. Let's not remember that for too long. Here's where a friend of mine was like, hey, can I draw in your sketchbook? And wouldn't take no for an answer. I don't like it. Here's my character design. This was when Sawyer posted an emoji on Discord and was like, hey, draw something based off of this, and I did. This is a bunch of those Elf on the Shelf memes that I drew while immensely bored at a youth retreat. This is just a page dedicated to everyone's favorite insane robot. Oh look, it's a meme. I had my watercolors on me and decided to make it look nice, but other than that, it's just a meme, unfortunately. Here's another robot. This one's less insane. Another example of what happens when I'm left with a pen. Here's me trying to draw plague doctor masks. I despise this. And wing references. Here's a half-finished drawing of one of my characters that I will probably finish someday because it looks good so far. Oop. Can't say that on Nano. Okay. Here's me trying to draw just general species design. Here's my best drawing of Everest. There it is. My hand is shaking and I don't like it. This used to have another person here, but I couldn't get their face right, so rip that. Copious amounts of notes, because I take notes in this thing sometimes. I don't know why. Character design and stuff. Her design changed a lot, so disregard. This is another attempt to design that robot. Here's some gender bends of a couple characters from the Maps Everywhere. Some notes again. Here's me trying to design Basil. I think I might go with this one because I like it a lot. Let's see, this is a list of musicals that I haven't listened to yet, or have in the case of the top 3. My son. My daughter. Anyway, he's sad. He's extremely sad. I let him be happy sometimes, though. See? I'm not that bad. I swear. More character design. I think I might go with this one because it's the one I've had in my head for a while and it's cool. It's just more attempts at those alignment chart memes. I was trying to write down the elements of the periodic table from memory, which I could have just copied them off of this thing, but oh well. This is wing practice, and probably one of my favorite pages in this thing. This is that character whose design changed a ton, but now it didn't, and she looks way cooler now. Well, this is probably the best drawing of Z I have ever. Like, ever. I like it a lot. I need to color him now. This is Void, which I am still immensely proud of. It's tiny. I don't know why I drew them so small. Oh hey, some spicy vent art. Fun times. This is another Dungeons & Dragons character that I haven't gotten to play with yet, and it makes me sad because I love them immensely. Her. This is an Entrapta done with no references on a road trip, and I hate it. Oh, and this is more recent than most of the drawings in this one. Look at that. This is a long video. But hands and eyes and mouths and some ears and noses, but mostly eyes and mouths because I need to work on those. Child. My voice cracks a lot. I hate it. Okay. This is all of my dark sides, except because, you know, I made fan sides because I'm like that. This is more world building things for Dungeons and Dragons campaign I had, yeah. Oh, you might remember this is the one that got taken off of Nano for being that edgy. I started storyboarding for a map that I was going to do. It's Simon, but I'd never finished that. I should probably work on that. Here's a character design sheet for Marcus. Here's Marcus. I don't like how his skin tone turned out. Rip that. Then there's a kind of foreshortening. It's hard. So, here's an elf. I love them. I love her. Here's some character designs things. I have very few neutral characters at all, ever. They're boring. They can be done well, but they're incredibly boring. Then, if you'll remember Come As Your Character Day a couple months ago, yeah. Dinotar, and this is Spikes, but like baby. I still can't believe I drew this and how much I love it, but she's so tiny. And this is Ukchi. I keep forgetting her name, but anyway, this is my attempt at a front view of her. Burn it with fire. This is just drawings of Eliza. She has a frog shirt, and I want it. This is Caspian. Boy, this is an unfinished art fight attack I did for Marshy, I think. This is supposed to be just a page of Cape and Liam vibing. This is more Caspel. I love them. Thanks, Lucy, for creating these beans. This is a no longer canon scene from Merge. This is Al. I tried to do a Brian David Gilbert quote, and I don't think I ever finished it. This is a Corona Sona, just massive Corona Sona memes and a spider. Oh, this is more stuff. This one needs to be turned on its side. I hope it does that thing. But yeah, Crocs. This is trying to design Chimera. I never finished. Here's their heads as separate designs. This was the original design for Beanie, but I hated it, so. I started drawing a profile view of Marcus, not Hero. This is Marcus. It's Taco, I love him. This is Myrtle. I don't think I ever showed anyone this drawing yet, so This is half of that Spider-Man meme with Magnus Chase, and I was gonna draw Magnus Burnside. You can kind of see his half-erased face haunting me here, but this is more dragons that I'm again designing with and for a friend. They're based off of the Minecraft biomes, because we're like that. This is for the deserts, for the mushroom island thing, and this is for those nether warped trees and stuff. I'm really proud of that one. I tried to draw Gray, but his forehead came out weird. I'm sorry, Harvey. It's Al. I fixed his nose. This is just me messing around with handwriting. This is a friend of mine's handwriting. And oh, Sun. I just drew Courage, Lies, and Near on the same page. They are not from the same project as those. I don't know what happened. I'm so sorry. This is another half-finished Lies. It's him, Dick. I love Richard. Oh yeah. There's that bat thing that Harvey brought into existence. I wonder, does he regret it? This is Bob. He can die. This is some handwriting reveals. Gray as a dragon, because yeah. More dragons. This is probably the best 3/4 view I've ever done of a dragon or any other animal. This one's pretty good too. Oh, and this one. I like this one. My hand is shaking. This is a possessed jazz tee. This is a Spikes with long hair. Yes, it's a backstory thing. Some ciphers. It's a cool handwriting thing that a friend of mine did for me. And look, I'm planning on doing a art style challenge with a bunch of people. I'll probably do more. This is my current idea for the months as characters. Here's January, February. I didn't have March. This is gonna be June, September. I made them cute by accident. October, November. This is Anity. They're a goblin. Oh, and here's the character design page for Hero. This is the final design. So I tried drawing, this is this thing, and then there's a bunch of, this is, self-explanatory. Here's some old art, because I, for some reason, started drawing from the back. I don't like this. This is the pattern that I was working on. Okay. Oh, here's a sheet of vent art that I started. The idea of it was to draw one every time I got miserable and stuff. I kind of forgot the last couple times, and I need to, yeah. You can only guess at what these were about. This is a Magic the Gathering character. Expression practice from ages ago. Something. As you can see, I stopped caring once I got past drawing her and that. So, have some half-drawn animals, some elemental symbols and stuff. Oh, this is some early sketches of lies. They would never make this expression, partly because they don't have a mouth. Oh, and here's a pretty old bit of art, but I like it a lot, so. Just messing with silhouette, I don't like this. And that's it. Oh, this is with construction lines, without construction lines. I was practicing and messing around. I might do one for my other sketchbook, my way older one, but I would probably die, so you guys just get this. Bye.